Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about something fascinating and incredibly useful: how to start learning a foreign language. If you've ever dreamed of speaking fluently with foreigners, watching movies in their original language without subtitles, or traveling more easily, this video is for you. I remember many years ago when I became fascinated with the Spanish language. The beginnings were difficult. I felt lost in grammar and vocabulary, but with every small step, with every new phrase I learned, my motivation grew. I want to share with you what I've learned and show you that learning a foreign language can be not only effective but also enjoyable. Before we get into the specifics, though, I'd like to warmly encourage you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click that red button below so you don't miss any more inspiring and practical content about language learning and cultures. And if you find this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up. It's a huge motivation for me to create more content. Let's start by understanding why it's worth learning foreign languages. The benefits are enormous and go far beyond just being able to communicate with others. Learning a foreign language develops your brain, improves memory and cognitive abilities, increases your creativity and flexibility of thought. It opens you up to new cultures, allows you to better understand the world and people, and broadens your horizons. I remember when I mastered the basics of Spanish, my travels to Spain and Latin America became a completely different experience. I could talk to locals, order food in their language, understand their jokes and cultural nuances. It was an amazing feeling. And in today's global world, knowing foreign languages is also becoming increasingly valuable in the job market, opening up new career opportunities. The first and crucial step is choosing the language you want to learn. Follow your interests, passions, and goals. Do you dream of traveling to Italy? Start with Italian. Are you fascinated by Japanese culture? Japanese will be a great choice. Or maybe you need a language for work. Then it's worth considering English, German, or Spanish. Choosing a language that truly interests you will make learning more motivating and enjoyable. I remember my friend who became fascinated with South Korean culture, and it was this passion that made her start learning Korean with great enthusiasm. Once you've chosen a language, set realistic goals. Just like with physical exercise, you don't have to plan on achieving fluency in a year right away. Start with small, achievable goals. This could be learning 10 new words a week, mastering basic polite phrases, or watching a short foreign language film with subtitles. By breaking down learning into smaller steps, it's easier to stay motivated and track your progress. I remember at the beginning of my Spanish learning, my goal was to learn one new verb and a few related phrases each day. It seemed small, but after a month I already knew quite a few basic constructions. The next step is finding the right learning materials and methods. There are plenty of options available: textbooks, online courses, mobile apps, podcasts, movies, music, foreign language books, tutoring with a native speaker, or language exchange. Choose the ones that best suit your learning style and preferences. I remember initially using a textbook and a vocabulary learning app. Later, I discovered podcasts and YouTube videos in Spanish, which greatly diversified my learning and helped me get used to natural speech. It's worth experimenting with different methods and finding the ones that bring the best results and give you the most enjoyment. Consistency is key in learning foreign languages. Even short but regular study sessions are more effective than long, sporadic bursts. Try to dedicate at least 15 to 30 minutes to learning each day. Set a fixed time that suits you best and stick to it. I remember setting a rule for myself that every morning before work, I would spend 20 minutes reviewing vocabulary and learning new phrases. Over time, it became my habit. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are a natural part of the learning process. Don't treat them as failures, but as valuable feedback that shows you what you still need to work on. Don't be ashamed to speak, even if you don't feel confident yet. The more you speak, the faster you will break the language barrier and gain fluency. I remember in my first Spanish conversation classes, I felt very insecure and made a lot of mistakes. But my teacher always encouraged me and said that the most important thing is not to give up and to keep trying. Immerse yourself in the language. Surround yourself with the foreign language as often as possible. Change the interface language on your phone and computer. Watch movies and series in the foreign language, initially with subtitles, later without. Listen to music and podcasts. Read books and articles. The more contact you have with the language, the faster you will start to understand and absorb it. I remember when I started watching my favorite series in Spanish with English subtitles, and then gradually switched to Spanish subtitles, and finally turned off the subtitles completely. It was an amazing feeling to understand the dialogues without any help. Now, I'd like to interrupt our program for a moment to remind you of a few important things. If you like this video and think it could help others, please don't forget to like and share it. Click the share button below and send the link to your friends or family who may dream of learning a foreign language but don't know how to start. Your sharing could be their first step towards fulfilling that dream. If you have any questions or want to share your experiences with language learning, leave a comment below the video. I'd be happy to respond, and together we can create a supportive community of foreign language enthusiasts. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, do it now so you don't miss any more inspiring and practical content. Find a language learning partner. Learning together can be more motivating and fun. You can practice conversations, solve exercises, or watch movies together. You can look for a partner online on language exchange platforms or among your friends. I remember when my friend and I were learning Italian together. We would meet once a week for coffee and only speak in Italian, making lots of funny mistakes, but we had a great time and learned a lot. Don't forget to reward yourself for your progress. Set small goals, and when you achieve them, treat yourself to something small. This could be watching your favorite movie in the foreign language, ordering something delicious from that country's cuisine, or buying an interesting book in that language. Rewards help maintain motivation and show that your efforts are paying off. Be patient and understanding with yourself. Learning a foreign language is a process that takes time and effort. Don't get discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Every new phrase you learn, every sentence you understand is a small success. Celebrate your progress and be proud of what you have already achieved. Don't compare yourself to others. Everyone learns at their own pace. Focus on your own progress and enjoy every step forward. Remember that the goal is communication, not perfection. Finally, I would like to warmly encourage you to take on this challenge. Learning a foreign language is an amazing journey that will open new doors for you and enrich your life in many ways. Don't let the fear of the unknown hold you back. Take that first step, and you'll see how much satisfaction this adventure can bring you. If you found this video inspiring and helpful, please share it with people who you think might need this support. You never know who you might help start this fascinating adventure of learning foreign languages. Thank you for watching, and remember, every language is a new world waiting to be discovered. I'm rooting for you.